2016 and offer a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it.
All right, how's it going, everyone? Titus here. We're going to get started with Bowman Chrome U basketball number 18. So got 2 boxes each of Hobby and Delight. We've done this mixer a bunch of times now. We've had some crazy ones, and then I think the last one I did was not great, if I remember correctly. But let's hope we got a crazy one. Let's do this. I think it was a fresh case of Hobby last time. Delight where we're at for case of if we've hit anything on the Delight yet. I feel like the Queen Super was maybe out of Delight, but I think the last Cooper Flag hit we hit was out of Hobby. But yeah, we don't have a whole lot of Bowman Chrome U left. We're down to maybe our last case of each. But, it's been a fun product. Had some huge cards. We've had what, like 4 or 5 superfractors. So pretty fun one. Yeah, I fit 2 now, 2 superfractor autos. Right cell for Alabama, and then Derek Queen, a big one for Maryland. All right. Trey Norman. Derek Queen base. Grant Nelson at a 150 for Alabama. Darian Reed X-Fractor. DeLeon X-Fractor. Jaden Nunn Sky Blue. It's also unnumbered. Dre X-Fractor. Con. Acropolis Cooper Flag X-Fractor. There we go. Going to Jono. Riley Kugel. It's a League Bay. Numbered out of 199. Seton Hall. Previously, what, Boston College, maybe? A Minnesota guy. The McNeely Refractor. You're a little X-Fractor. There are autos in here, supposedly. Somewhere. Con inserts. Simeon Wilshire, St. John's. Don't think there's a St. John's spot. I don't see one. So that would be others unassigned for Hawkman. His Hawkman spot. See that? That was pretty cool. Flip. Gainey at a $3.99, Tennessee. Right, sell X Fractor. Ace Bailey base. John Bull at a 75 Ole Miss. It's all my fault, Nick, that the Twins suck. They can't stay healthy. The Timberwolves suck. And the Wild are good. Timberwolves will be fine. Lakers didn't look that good tonight. Timberwolves just looked worse. Let's see. Ole Miss. I don't see them with the spot either. I think maybe in the full casers they were a combo, but I think for the 2 and 2 we put more teams into that unassigned, so that one's also a Hawkman. Drake Powell to 10 and Dylan Harper base there at the ends. Dang. Old black refractor at the buzzer. North Carolina to Suro on the closeouts. That's awesome. Probably, Nick. Probably. They were trying to make a run, but just needed one more big shot to fall at a couple of key times, and it's couldn't get a 3 to drop. A couple times they're down 9, couldn't get a bucket. I think it would have been a nice little night for a Twins game tonight. Saw Buxton made a nice catch at the end. Holy smokes. It's crazy. Chrome U Delights. Liam McNeely, nice to 24. Let me get some blanks to set these on. And it looks like it's clean on the back too. A lot of these ones that have been flipped over on that back parallel have had a edge issue on the flip side. UConn men go to Hawkman. Drake Kugel refractor, Mira Little, and Khan out of 299. The Duke spot with no flag going to Beto. Will be their top pick outside of flag. Nemhard. Aiden Sherrill at a 150, Alabama. Shane O. Getting catchings from BYU at a 24. BYU going to that others unassigned Hawkman. Isaiah Evans Duke, numbered out of 399. Miles Kelly, number to 150. Or sorry, to 100. Auburn, Suro for the closeout. Go from the back here. Jordan Gainey, Tennessee. Tennessee also to Suro. On card auto there. Do like that about the insert autos. Anissa Morrow for Women's out of the break. Going to LSU. LSU to Sammy. Back to hobby. Cooper in the back of that pack. Omarui. Malawek base. Let's leave that up. Queen Dylan Harper X-Fractor. Boateng. Kate Koval 150. Caleb Blake space. Notre Dame 2 Mets. Carter Knox X-Fractor. Ace Bailey. Alright, so look there. Kiki Irafin out of 399, Liam McNeely base. Seen Hogan let others unassigned for Hawkman. Spot's doing really well this time. Yeah, I feel like that one goes in streaky waves. I don't think there was much for that spot last time, and then we've had to have a few big breaks. USC to 0. Malawek X-Fractor. Con base Jordan Gainey. Cam Jones 299. Kiki and Cooper flag base. Nice Kikis. Taryn Harris X-Fractor, Sarah Strong base. Jeremy Fears, 150 in our next out of Michigan State. 0. That closeout is looking better and better. Let's keep hitting autos. $10 spots with ink now. Yeah, sure, we'll bump Con. Cam Jones, Sky Blue. Box of Delights. So we can knock that black refractor out of the mitt. It's cool, but we're looking for something huge. Not any crazy autos yet. Darian Reed, Social Studies, unnumbered. Delight Parallel. Oh, was that a little bonus auto? I didn't see what it was, but it looked like ink. Dairy Queen Refractor. Got college application auto. I don't recognize it. Ahmad Dowell from UConn. UConn men go to Hawkman. Up there with McNeely. Dylan Harper green. Nice. Set of 99 Rutgers. B Gray. Yeah, lottery pick there. Layden Blocker. DePaul. Isaac McNeely, Virginia, $2.99. Audie Crooks, Iowa State, out of $3.99. Iowa State's a Hawkman. Dennis Evans. So we should get 4 autos in this box. First, or I guess second one, but first one of this back section. Nick Boyd, San Diego State. Should go others unassigned. Hawkman. Like blue. How about blue Cooper flag? Not quite. Trent Perry. It is kind of color matched though. At a 100 for UCLA. UCLA to Suro. Another one of that closeout. Jeez, that's crazy. He's got Michigan State. I'll put those up there together. Last auto for us is Texas. Justice Carlton. Texas again to Suro. How many autos did you end up hitting? That's crazy. A bunch of them were $10 spots too. It's just racking up the autos. Justice Carlton. All right, let's go ahead and recap. We'll start off with base chromes that I sleeved up. Got Malowek, Queen, Blakes, Bailey, Nipple, Strong, McNeely, Queen, Knipple, Bailey, and Harper again. Yeah, you're welcome. I appreciate you closing us out so that we could get ripping. Liam McNeely, Refractor. I was kind of hoping somebody would. It was like a lot of spots. It was a lot of spots, but it wasn't expensive with how many $10 spots there were. So I think it was what USC and it was just USC that was a little bit more. Let me see how many spots it actually ended up being. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spots, and yeah, USC was the only one over $19. You made up for the football. Yep. Bounce back for us. Omarui, Boateng, Knox, Malowek, Gainey, Harris, Norman, Reed, DeLeon, Jory, Kugel, Little, and Wrightsell. I know, B Gray. We've had a lot of good Rutgers stuff, but couldn't find anything too crazy in this one. Just that Harper green, and then a couple other unnumbered ones. Audie Crooks set of $3.99, McNeely $2.99, Jones $2.99, Knipple $2.99, Urafin $3.99, Koval $1.50, Catchings $24, Evans $3.99, Sherrill $1.50, Gainey $3.99, Lugbe $1.99, Grant Nelson $1.50. Sorry, I just skipped right over some of these. Sky Blues, Cam Jones, and Jaden Nunn. And then some of the Delight parallels: Evans, Blocker, Reed, and Nemhard. Derek Queen Refractor, Dylan Harper X-Fractor, Kiki Irfin with the X-Fractor. A couple autos here: Justice Carlton, Miles Kelly out of 100, and then Nisa Morrow, LSU. Showcase Dylan Harper at 99, going to Rutgers for B Gray. Hello, my name is Jordan Gainey with the on-card insert auto for Tennessee. Going to Suro. also had Trent Perry at 100, Jeremy Fears to 150, Yukon Manda Hawkman, Mod Noel, insert auto, McNeely, Facilitators out of 24, Cooper Flag going to John O, the Acropolis X-Fractor, and then 1 base first Bowman. Others on a signed spot, Hawkman, John Bull at a 75, Wilshire, the base auto, Libe Refractor auto, and Nick Boyd at the light auto. In the mids, Drake Powell at a 10. Beautiful black refractor going to North Carolina and 0. Just a stack on that closeout there in the mids, but that will wrap this one up. We got just a couple spots left in a few breaks. We got 13 left in Tribute, 16 left in Hockey, 8 left in Welcome to the Club. So I'll be here for a little bit. If we can get some action, I could try to push any of those full. Worst case scenario, though, I'll be back in the morning. I got a interview for 2025 Bowman with a player, so I'll be here in the morning if we need to rip something before we dig into the new releases for the day with like Heritage. I know Andrew's got that 3-case player break at noon, but yeah, if we need to rip a couple of these in the morning for a little coffee break, we can do that as well. So appreciate everyone that has stopped by tonight to hang out, and hopefully see you here in just a little bit for 1 or 2 more breaks.